Welcome to the Mental Health Hub. I am Dr. Pamela Kaiduru. I want to say thank you so very much for keeping this channel alive. Remember to subscribe if you have not. For those who have subscribed, share, and always remember the notification button so that then you can be the first to get the video when it comes next. Today I want to talk on the bit of the professional care that the counselors and the psychologists are offering. Today, as you are aware, there are so many counseling needs. Counseling is now on demand. This professional service is on demand because the issues are increasing on a daily basis. I say so because you realize the conflict in the community requires the counselors to support. The disease burden is on the increase. Counselors are needed to reach out to help people deal with even the physical illnesses, the mental illnesses that they are faced with. When we look at family challenges, divorce on the rise, conflicts, parenting challenges, education challenges, career challenges, the work is too much for the counselors, for the psychologists. And remember, they are not as many. So then, where does this leave us as professionals? That's why today I focus on the importance of self-care to you as a professional, as a counselor, as a psychologist. You are needed by the community. But then, you also need yourself to be okay so that you can render good service. How then will you do this with the workload that you are faced with, as well as your own personal issues? Because you live on this earth where the demand is high, the challenges are high. Self-care then becomes the better option. How do you care of yourself? First of all, build your skills. Build the knowledge so that you are not struggling to render the service. When you are comfortable doing what you are doing as a professional, you don't get burdened. You don't struggle with it. So you don't get exhausted as much. So as a way of self-care, know your content. Know the skills that you are using. Know the theories that you are using. Basically, understand this field. Allow yourself to work with your clients that you are qualified to work with. Do not deal. If you are an addiction professional, you have not been trained in maybe marriage and family therapy, please refer the clients for marriage and family to a professional who has skills in this. If your forte is working with children, stay with the children. Do not struggle to work maybe with adults, or work with the elderly, or work with the person living with a person who has substance use disorders if you are not trained in that area. That way you are taking care of yourself. In addition, do not overburden yourself with a lot of clients. Learn to take breaks in between sessions so that then you don't burn out. Much as the demand is there, remember you are not injecting a person, you are not administering drug, you are present with this client. You are working with this client with the skills that you have. So then you may tend to get exhausted. How do you self-care? Be aware that you need to work with a number of clients in a day without exhausting yourself. Besides, deal with your personal issues. That is where personal therapy comes in. That is why supervision also comes in, when you are taking the client issues, the dilemmas that you are faced with, to a supervisor, so that then you are supported to be a better professional, so that you can be able to work with your clients. So seek supervision, also seek counseling for your own personal issues, so that you are not going to work with the clients when you are already overwhelmed, when you are struggling yourself with the things that you are faced with in this world. In addition, debriefing is very, very important, where you meet with your peers and you are able to share what is going on in therapy. Especially, remember, I would want to say this for the clients: when as professionals we debrief, we don't talk about the client as it were. We are looking at the issues that we are faced with. So confidentiality still observed. So your issues don't get out there. But we also have to be able to get to support one another, so that then we don't get overwhelmed. Self-talk is very, very important, so that you can be able to address those things that probably you feel are a bit of difficult to yourself as a professional. It is important to self-care. Relax. I mean, the world is not coming to an end. Do not burden yourself with a lot of clients. Get time to rest. Get enough sleep. Ensure that you are eating healthy, nutritionally, because this body needs to be nourished. As you nourish your body, you are nourishing your mind, you are nourishing yourself, and therefore taking care of you for the sake of yourself, as well for the sake of the people that you are interacting with, working with on a daily basis. Mind your spirituality, just as you mind your intellectual ability, just as you mind your physical abilities. Take care of all the faculties of your life, because you need you to be able to take care and even grow professionally. So self-care becomes a very important aspect. And at times, as the world seems to be getting to need a lot of this service, if care is not taken, we can break ourselves down. So do not break yourself down as a professional, as a counselor, as a psychologist, with the demands of life. Learn to care for yourself, so that then you grow professionally, so that you live a life that is comfortable, so that you can be the bouncing, that person that is able to support clients when they come to you. Understand your strengths, understand your weaknesses as well, understand your limits, understand the opportunities that you are faced with, so that then you can be able to appropriate every benefit of a day. Every day, wake up with good self-awareness. Be able to relate with yourself intrapersonally, within yourself. Have peace with you first, because when you have peace with yourself, you are able to have peace with the world, and the world is the people that you are meeting on a daily basis. Your clients need you. So self-care. Take care of yourself as a professional, because your client needs you. Besides, as you do this work, you also need to live a long life. I mean, you're not going to overdo it to an extent that you are breaking down and losing yourself. Professionals, take care of yourself, because your clients need you. Thank you.